shall we do? Now. What do you think? What do you want to do? Here. You did great. How are you feeling? Want to head back? Well then.
What would you like?
Don't make fun of me.
What would you like? Welcome.
Hey, hey!
Hi there! Yo. Okay. You should be grateful. Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains and blast a few rounds. I guess that's fine. right. Sounds good. Now, once you put some accuracy mods on a handgun, it's easier to go right for the vitals. I knew a guy who could line up a kill shot in 0.2 seconds flat. That one? Sure thing. Be sure to choose carefully. Just don't go using it for anything dangerous. I don't want to get caught up in a racket. Alright, which one? It's that time of year when schools hold their athletic meets, huh? Those starting pistols aren't ours, you know. We don't sell them here. Sounds good. You must be scheming to do something. Okay. Alright, which one? Nice weather like this makes me want to go up into the mountains and blast a few rounds. Alright. Sounds good. That's what you're choosing, like it? That one? Okay. Alright, which one? That's what you're choosing? How's that? That one? Good. Alright. Sounds good. Come again.
What are you gonna do today? Now. Hey, inmate!
You certainly...
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an exit. Let us begin the search. I see. A strong persona indeed. Looks pretty tough. Not terrible, but not impressive. Excessive power only leads to destruction. You can't handle this. Do you really need this? You okay with this? Do you really need this? Well, how's this gonna go? I see. A strong persona indeed. I see. A strong persona indeed. You can't handle this. Now choose! You can't handle this. You okay with this? Excessive power only leads to destruction. You okay with this? Not terrible, but not impressive. I see. A strong persona indeed. Not terrible, but not impressive. Will this truly help you? Will this truly help you? Can you gather them up? Power requires sacrifice. What are you waiting for?
This is the power you will then let us begin.
What are you waiting for?
This is what it shall become. This may be a bit gruesome.
They will be reborn anew. I guess it'll give you some protection. You change your done already? What? No slacking off.
This temperature is just...
It's getting colder, finally.
It's not cold now, right? This temperature is perfect for me. Really? Weather sure has changed.
Searching all along, confessing while alone.
Hey!
Yo.
Without a sign, without grasping it.
Yes, all right.
Let me explain. Yeah.
Well then.
Ah. Good morning. I know this is... Glad to hear. Yes, my time here at Shujin is quite... I do have a farewell speech to considering the... Well...
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh?
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few. Well, Doctor.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks... Over the past several months, I've come to learn about troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, if your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live.
It's okay.
What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve... I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow. I guess things don't always pan out like... Well, that's good luck to you.
I wanted to thank him.
Thank you. Since this is about to be my... These tempura bowls are from a restaurant. I'd always passed... Well... Ooh, this... Too bad I can't see anything now. I'm so glad I splurged on... I wish I could just get... Well, first off, my papers... Had you not shared your experience in it, please. And as a... Huh. So you're not the... Why don't you take a look at... You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing heart... They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the... Well, I did pour my heart and soul. To be entirely honest, it was when I first came to speak with the... I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san appear to be...
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely... At that point, I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart... I've been researching cognitive for years. Despite that, it was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my... That's why I approached you and your... I hadn't mentioned any of this until now, but I think that's everything I'd kept from you. A deal, eh? And just so you know, if you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I'm going to... Though, it'll likely be through... Indeed, you have a... I'm more grateful. Although it's not... Still, thank you for everything up to...
Thy bond thou hast awakened.
All right. I sincerely hope, even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops, we'll meet again. That's right. Hey. No, see you around.
Boss?
Ain't this place always... Huh?
Everyone here? We're... Consider...
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk.
That's not a good idea. I'll do it. That would be the lead, no matter what she... But Makoto...
You're our leader.
Is that... I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you. I will need to step up my game.
Very well then. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for it?
Yup. Same as... Well then, let's get ready. Okay. Anyway.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom.
I found it.
To think they would send... They brand me a criminal and plan to change? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those... Fine.
And when you do, some kind of...
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just...
That's right. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge.
Let's do this fair and square.
I should... It's late, but I should contact... I expect once that happens...
Sid... I won't let anyone...
Stand by? And you've transferred command? No, of course... I'll remain on stand...
Okay. All right, tomorrow's... Now then.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone without
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided? Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
It's showtime.
Let's go.
so you know that we are there. Smiling lights in the making. Yeah, we'll pass without breaking.
Whoa!
Can't hold on our life for change. And our voices ring out, yeah. Took the mask so good to free. Fought it up in the debris. Now we know that life will take.
Do you have a moment?
Yes!
What kind of... No matter what you bring...
You're making a great... I only guided you here because this place...
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, dying to uphold justice sounds for... Can you imagine?
Perhaps I had...
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot...
This is nothing more than...
All we need to do to determine who is... Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this...
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert!
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it!
Persona!
Time for my Persona! Not finished yet. Persona! Behold!
Taste my wrath!
You got lucky.
May the best player win!
What the?
Now let us play a game. Of course, acts of violence are...
We already told you.
That's fine by me.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Persona! Don't rush it. What's the plan?
You will predict now.
I'm almost positive we should go.
I agree.
Well, how will you... Have you made...
We lost. Really? I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball flew. Let's catch her in the act. Have someone snipe the pocket when you're in charge of choosing who.
Let us Leave it to
I'm ready.
Leave it to me.
I'm ready whenever. I'll show off my perfect accuracy. Smart decision.
May the best player win!
The stuff just... That must mean... The sniper is in their designated spot.
Very well. Hopefully your prediction... What?
What was that about fair and square? You can't...
Shut up!
What the?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy...
So this... We're finally back...
How about this?
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her. Persona! Persona! Your opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Get out!
My justice. Take this!
Opponent's down!
Die on my blade!
This one! Defense up!
Persona!
I think she's about to strike us with electricity!
There!
Lona's back! Sorry about that. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless! Ha! Luna! Aim! Persona! How's this? The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless! Lona's down! Oh, not good!
Persona! Go down!
Lona's back! Sorry about that. Lona's in trouble! He's hurt bad! Shall we? Sorry. Lona's down!
Die on my blade!
Not done! Noir doesn't have much help left!
Let's go. Zacharabia! There!
Lona's back! Sorry about that. Ha!
Very helpful.
I'm very grateful. Come! This is a part of me! This enemy is tough, and electric attacks won't work on it.
Persona!
What was that? You gotta watch them! Lona's down!
Die on my blade!
Persona! Ravage them!
Lona's back. Sorry about that. Persona! Ha! Lona's offense has been lowered. Here!
Persona! Ah!
How about this?
Let's go. You're mine.
This enemy is tough, and electric attacks won't work on it. Witness my strong! Persona!
Persona!
What was that? You gotta watch them!
My justice. Take this! Don't dodge, damn it!
This will be tough. Blood souls will be nullified, so be careful.
Hold on.
This will be tough. Blood skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Let's go. There!
Persona! Persona! Huh!
Persona!
Take this!
Persona! Ravage them!
Persona!
Persona!
skills will be nullified,
Persona!
so be careful.
You're mine.
Time for my persona! Come! Huh?
Persona! Ah!
Only victors, no matter what.
What kind of logic?
This one.
Persona! Not finished you. You don't have any skills that'll hit its weak spot. Persona!
Persona!
Little punks.
Persona! There!
Time for my other self! Persona!
My skills exceed yours.
What?
I'm right. That's why winning is all that matters. Hurry and die.
Much health left.
Come! Some other
Opponent
way.
is strong. Don't
Let's
do
go.
anything reckless.
Go down!
Laura's help! She needs help! Okay. I'm okay. Using this!
Manifest!
Die on my blade.
Close down! We need backup here!
Persona!
Opponent is strong. Don't do
Persona.
anything reckless.
There!
Time for my persona! Ah!
I'll repay you somehow.
Persona! How's this?
Persona!
Die, die, die! Don't dodge, damn it!
Persona!
Cannot lose!
Ravage them!
Persona!
Cowards!
I'm grateful.
Much obliged. This right?
Chase my wrath.
Die, die, die!
Laura, are you okay? I really need it. Can someone heal her?
Persona! There!
Time for my other step. Ah! Thank you. Let's go. Fight back, Noir. Mona-chan, we're on.
Winning is all that matters!
It's not over yet. Let's do it!
Persona! Ravage them!
Witness my song! Me! Persona! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
May the best player win.
What the?
Now of course, that's fine.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Plan. It's time.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose.
I'm almost positive we should go.
I agree.
Well, have you?
We lost. Really? I see. Let's catch her. Have someone. You're in charge.
Let us expose her. Leave it to me.
I'll show off my. Yup.
May the best player win.
The stuff. That must mean. Go! Power up!
Come! Something else.
The sniper is in their designated.
Very well. Well, hopefully.
What would.
Shut.
What the? Cheating! So.
How about this?
She's way more powerful than before.
Go down.
Don't underestimate her. Persona! Persona!
Taste my wrath.
My.
Down!
Die on my blade!
I
Persona!
think she's about to strike us with electricity.
Ravage them!
Mona's back. Sorry about that. Persona! Come! Behold!
My skills exceed yours. Come! There!
Behave yourself!
Persona! Not finished yet. Persona! How's this?
Persona!
about that. Time for my Persona!
My thanks.
Much obliged! Persona!
Taste my wrath. Yeah.
Take this! Sona's down! Oh, not good!
Let's go. Go down.
Sona's sorry about that. Take this! Come! Shall we?
Manifest.
How about this?
Persona! Ravage them!
Persona! Persona! Behold!
Persona!
My justice! Got knocked down! Die on my blade! Sona's health is low! She's going to come at us with wind! Stand firm!
Magatsu Izanagi Picaro! There!
I won't lose. Ha!
Very helpful.
I'm very grateful. Come! Huh?
Manifest! Yeah.
Take this! Go! Power up!
Persona! How about this?
Time for my Persona! Take this! Persona! Aim! Persona! Huh!
Persona! Yeah.
Only bitch no matter.
It's time. Power.
Witness my song! Me, yeah! Persona!
Manifest! Persona!
Time for my Persona! Ha! Persona! Here!
My skills exceed yours.
How about this?
Persona! Zekarabia! Izanagi Picaro! Go down!
Witness my song!
will win!
Huh?
Taste my wrath! Ah!
That's what? Don't stand in the way of my victory! Hurry and die!
Okay, focus on healing up!
Persona! What?
I won't lose.
I'm grateful.
Thank you so much! Persona! How's this?
Manifest!
Die on my blade!
Before I got knocked out!
Using it!
Playing dead isn't easy.
Very helpful.
I'm very grateful. Come! Behold!
My skills exceed yours.
Die, die, die! Don't dodge, damn it!
It's time. What? Flash!
Hard forward! My other set! Ha!
I'm grateful.
Thank you so much! Persona!
Taste my wrath.
What was that?
You gotta watch them!
Die on my blade!
Sora's been defeated! Can someone heal her? This one! Defense up!
Persona! Cross! Flash!
Persona! Ha! Thank you. Ready for orders. Using this!
Persona!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Okay, focus on
Let's
healing
go.
up!
Cross! Flash!
I won't lose.
Very helpful.
I'm very grateful. Come! How's this?
Persona!
Cannot lose! Die, die, die!
Too slow.
Don't dodge, damn it!
Just at the last second.
Persona!
Time for my persona!
With this power,
This new skill suits me. Whoa, a new move! My persona learned a new skill.
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's all.
Quiet!
Sorry. We'll go.
Makoto.
I don't think it's wrong to bring. That's all the. But these. Please, think about.
My
Try to. Nijima, what caused them?
Is there enough?
We found...
The investigation. This deal we. To think that. By no means. That was part of our.
All right, we. Are you all? I am. Huh? Enemy readings. They're gathering.
For real. Look at those.
This doesn't look. We defeated the palace. It doesn't make any sense. There are more coming? This will be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to team. Although, no, that's joke. Are you planning on?
Let him do it. He's quiet. But once his mind's. I'm sure you ain't gonna die.
Please don't. I'll never. We still haven't. Even more.
This true...
It seems.
We'll see.
There's someone here.
Hey! Up there!
He's here. Moving immediately.
Good.
This is our.
Stay calm. We'll. Don't worry. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker. Just okay. The enemy's focused. Everyone, remember where we're meeting up? No worries.
Stop right there!
Get away.
Take him down, Joker.
Another you that exists within. You have progressed well through your... Now, use that power!
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
Persona!
Into positions. Use root
You're mine.
Recall everything. If you are fated to continue past...
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. More of it? Joker!
They're here! The intruders are...
can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right. All right. Joker. Even you. Huh? Joker. That. I'll end this right now. Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting! My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai! The enemy... That's... It's been a while, but this time, it's my turn.
Persona! You're mine. It's time.
Now.
Cross.
Tackle me! Too late to be sorry. I think... I genuinely have... Wait, that... Please go. You still have something you need... Then I won't, since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thief. However, please don't forget the promise we made. Joker, you... All right, let's do it!
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
Through there.
That's just how it is. After that...
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, the effects of that... This is your golden opportunity. The evil in... If you want... If you wish... Recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea. There's much more I'd like to ask. I do care to strike a deal. If I have a responsibility to... Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate. You've corrupted the order of this country and you'll most likely be given life imprisonment. Going forward, I will read a list of... Tell me honestly whether... First, one of... Ichiryu, the daughter... The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy. And the frequently probing... Those are your... So you won't sell... I find it hard to believe that were there not others out... Not to repeat my... You had the cooperation... Can you tell me... So you won't speak a word... Do you even... Let's discuss one... There are reports that might he be a part of your team too? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no... Even now, your teammates have sacrificed you, and why won't you... Don't... Justice? Then tell me. Sticking to the right path? That's no... You're right, but many people have... The truth, huh? After all... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation. There's no way he could have reacted like that if he had...
Hey, can you hear? It seems you're... But unfortunately... Although I find... Huh? What are you... That's right, I even had to...
So, Nijima mentioned especially... Good. It looks like we can make this work.
Hey. Hey. Our time's... Goodbye. Do you mean... Why wouldn't... Anyhow, there's some... Recently I was removed. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act. But that was... You were told something. That's true.
Still, to think all that's left is it's all up. Okay, giving him the phone without arousing sus will be counting on.
What's wrong? Might you... Yes, very... If you know something... You mean... I've been told the... What so... Are you going to...
Let's look. She hasn't slept for... Now we gotta fix... Mako, I'm talking about...
Hey! What are you... And what about... The trick?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Public security question. And thus...
Please... I need... What? Oh my god. You're referring... You think... What are you But it appears this will be... Very well. And that... I just need to...
Thy bond shall... Thou hast to wait...
All right. All right.
What could... Akechi?
Why do you...
I needed... How did you...
For the same reason you did. It's only natural. That was a joke, of course. I am surprised it's this. Nobody would ever.
If I...
That was... Oh, after all, if you wish to trick your enemy...
So it was... You're the one who sold out... I need you... Oh my god. You're referring...
Is there a pro...
Akechi...
Hmm? What is this fun?
It belonged to the leader of the fan...
Not personally. I was acting alongside the...
True. Good luck in that.
Foolish woman. May I ask, going in unarmed?
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of... That's right. Your popularity... That just made you... Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Hmm?
Shido-san.
I've told you, regardless.
The continued deaths of these teenagers, I considered making it appear they had a falling out. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm
Is there any possibility?
No chance. They're nothing. I will keep my eye on them.
I'll be
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the special investigations?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No.
Even...
Shh.
What was... The Phantom Thief?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves.
How do they...
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him out.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you must save him.
You want... What is it? Did anyone... Nobody?
There'd be...
Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
So it's all...
Of course.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a...
Huh?
I've been out.
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll... I suggest you go into hiding at...
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust no...
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know?
It would seem as though... But why? Do you It seems you forgot. Indeed, your death was... How might you... Well then.
Hey. You realize... It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal... Yeah. Okay. One more person has... If it's possible... I agree. I'd have to plant a bug. So it's... I didn't say... That's... An incredible... This?
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a game.
I think it's gonna work.
It seems this game, there are still...
Hey, don't fall asleep. Are you listening?
Are you the... Anyway, Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone.
It's on a complete...
Not only was he trying to frame us, but his offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles.
So, this really what?
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister. Come on, we gotta take that bastard to catch.
No. Akechi is merely a tool. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a son.
Unless we find out...
But...
We'll have to make Akechi say it.
I think that will be the case eventually, The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it!
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then...
Palace...
Actually, there's...
Aha! We can...
What?
There's a way to get past Akechi and get... Really?
You gotta be...
If he wants to kill the guy, why not? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah!
It seems that's... Listen close, everyone.
Ever since the death of their teenage lead, however, the police...
I'm sorry I'm late.
Waiting upstairs. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're...
Makoto told... Futaba-chan.
It's ancient history now.
Look.
Hey!
Have you... You're not float.
It truly is...
I bet that moron...
Still, isn't this guy
You weren't... I heard my sister...
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told... It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell...
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves. What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Enemy?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to...
True culprit? I see.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that...
Akechi himself gave us the... He made one?
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning?
That wasn't something we couldn't have you... Besides, neither you...
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. In other words, you left him alone on purpose.
God.
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice. Yes, Morgana can talk.
Oh, our apology. You surprised?
Does that mean...
But you don't understand him, do you?
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Batop.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my ass. My heart was pounding while I was...
Even that ace detective could never have imagined Futaba's quirky nature.
That was just... After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with... Let me see. We could say he stole the... Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room...
Is this...
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they plan to get rid of that guard.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after, and thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns. When he does, you will become a
I knew he was acting.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is On top of that, someone with great authority. That's why we had to make... We leaded Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fate.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What can...
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference?
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously... To be honest, I didn't quite... Yeah.
Makoto is normally so calm.
I did have a... But I just couldn't contain my... The reason I joined the...
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I'm sorry I could...
That goes for... We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation.
And regarding its location, I take it you...
I'm sorry. There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this a perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, they looked no different from...
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shaft. However, it was as a result, even though we managed to grab... Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand. This was because we knew the police.
We made sure before the operation that the police would... And just as expected...
Him getting captured by the police.
And I had been interrogating him with no... But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive...
All I needed...
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have...
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it? I see. Either way...
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, realize that our leader was telling...
As a result, we emerged
Then the reason you kept this a secret...
Yes.
This is...
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working... That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly...
Don't. You shouldn't have to remember such things.
It still freaked me out when I saw...
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. You saved me.
I'll do whatever I... Let's take a break for now, though. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer.
That sounds familiar. Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender.
No, more importantly,
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on his loss should be mourned. The
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story. The discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the candidates will announce on the 20...
Elections, huh?
Why don't we
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back.
Have you figured out who...
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido?
He is unmistakably a...
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
I believe he's a politician.
For real?
It's certainly...
Huh?
Do you have some...
Nothing material. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous... On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us...
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart. Mom.
Shido.
What is the...
I had a feeling he was wrapped just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you. Nope.
Originally, it was then that I accidentally stumbled upon So I tracked down the boss was one of those. I would never have imagined a mental shutdown, psychotic...
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day.
What's going to happen?
This is nothing more than yet an...
We got it!
Yeah.
Masayoshi Shido. The guy... Got a hit!
Where would...
What kind of...
I always think of dirty...
What does he do?
His palace must be...
Talk...
Perhaps it's the death.
We got it!
How arrogant...
Our next target... No need to waste... Nobody again?
Of course!
He will...
Let's win this... Time for... Then it's you...
All we gotta do now...
So that's...
An old fart like me.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
It's best we hurry before they just...
Should we start tomorrow then? We can...
That reminds me.
Miss Kawakami said he went...
That's what I told this.
Don't let him find out you're
What do you...
This operation had another purpose, outside of escaping it. Shido tried to place all the blame on the He has ruined countless. A mere change of heart is too...
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom, our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand... He'll say he has escaped prison. Not commit...
Everyone's gonna...
You guys thought...
We're intellectual...
That's why you needed such a dick.
But the true battle... We won the first round.
Yeah.
These people... We will need to be prepared.
I finally made it this far.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician because of that.
To think I would... I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself. If it wasn't for the research on cognition...
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any...
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspect...
It's because I sympathized with your... I believed that your ideals...
Well, my faith in you, I only need you using that power.
In other words...
The public resonates.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
I'll just add this.